Hi guys, I heard from a few of you that you wanted me to do a tutorial on how to make all of these super cool 3D falling pixel art. Well, I guess they're not actually 3D, 2D falling pixel art. One day we'll get to 3D and it'll be really cool. But I wanted to show you guys kind of how this all works. So today we're going to be making Bad Boy Halo. We're going to make his skin. We've got Dream, George, and Sapnap, and now we're going to do another Manhunt player. We're going to do George. So as you can see from the picture on the screen, we're going to need some falling or some blocks that are affected by gravity. So we can see we've got some grays down by his feet. Looks kind of like a light gray down at his feet. There's also some dark grays. Let's see what else we got. We've got can't tell if that's quite a white or if it is. You know what, we're gonna go with white on that one. Just above is that bottom row of pixels, and then there's red. Now there's a couple of different reds in here, but since we only have one color red that actually is affected by gravity, we're just gonna have to stick with the one red color. And then of course black, and there's a little bit of brown in there as well. Honestly, that's it. I think there's only these 6 colors in the entire skin. So let's run with that. We're also gonna need some torches, lots and lots of torches. So we got torches now, and we can get started. So we'll place our first block here. Our first row is just, it looks like it's this lighter gray. So we'll start in the middle. You put a torch on, well, not there, on the side, and then just follow it up. So on the skins, on Minecraft skins, the legs are 8 blocks wide. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 here, 6, 7, 8. There you go. And you got your 8 blocks on the bottom, and now you start with the second row. The reason I don't do this all on one block, you know how like they would all fall at different times coming across, or like this, I'll show you. So the reason I don't do it like this, wow, struggling, all the way across, is because you will eventually hit the build height limit. You can't actually fit the entire build in going 8 across like this. If you do have a shorter build, one that's not going to be so tall, you can absolutely do it like this. I just choose not to because we're going to run into the build height limit. So now we start on the second row of pixels, and you can see it's a bit of a darker gray on the left, and then it goes into, looks like that's our white color, and then another white, and then back into the dark gray, and then start back over here and do it again, because this pattern repeats. Sometimes the pattern will repeat, sometimes it won't. That was a black one, not gray. As you can see, this is a fairly time-consuming task, but this is what you do. You just follow it pixel by pixel all the way to the top. And just for reference, the arms are 4 wide and the legs are 8 wide, and that 8 wide will follow all the way to the top. The legs are 12 blocks tall, the body is 12 blocks tall, and the head is 8 blocks tall. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep going up on this. I'll probably turn this into a time lapse, and we will I'll probably meet you guys back here when I get to the arms. But one thing I like to do is just do one side of the legs at a time all the way up, and then do the other side, just to make sure it just seems to go a little bit faster for me. So I'll bring you guys back here in a minute. And at this point, you're gonna want to stop and just check and make sure that you've got the correct number of blocks. So we're supposed to have 12 because this is just the legs so far. So each one of these rows is, you know, just one pixel high, and so we're supposed to have 12 pixels high. So counting as we go down, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Solid. That's perfect. That's right where it's supposed to be. So now we can start on the torso. And the torso is also going to be 12 blocks high. And the torso starts with a row of black first. So we'll start there. If you ever do drop one right there, don't worry about it. It's going to drop all the way to the bottom. You can clean it up later. So let's get started with that. Okay, so we finished the right side of the torso. So we're gonna go ahead and count. It has to be 12 high, remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and do the left side. So now we've matched up the torso and the legs. As you can see, it's just one giant long skinny tower right now. So let's go ahead and finish up the head. It's only 8 blocks tall and 8 blocks wide, so it's just a perfect square. Let's go ahead and get started. Looks like Bad Boy Halo's head is actually pretty easy to do, so let's keep going. Okay, so that should be the top. Let's go ahead and count it. It should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and finish up the other side of his head. All right, there we go. That's the head and the torso and the legs all done. But we're not done yet. We need to come back down here to where the arms come in. So don't forget the arms. They're kind of an important part. Otherwise, you just have a giant leg, body, head looking thing. So the arms start in. So right here is the top of the legs. This is the top of the legs. If you look at the image of the skin, you can see that this right here is the top of the legs. So then the arms start on this one. So we're gonna start them over here. And the arms are also 4 wide. And so we just go over 4, make sure they're the right colors. And then we'll just continue this up. And then we'll also make sure that we do it on this side as well. And it looks like his arms are just a mirror image. Yep, so it should be pretty simple. But we'll go ahead and do this left side, and then we'll hop over to the right side to finish up. And then I'll show you guys how to get the chain reaction started. Okay guys, I'm bringing you back right here because I just ran into another color that I think we could use. So we've got these are the only grays that we have in concrete, but there's one other gray that is affected by gravity, and that is gravel. Gravel makes for another great gray block if you need it. Sand is also a good choice if you ever need it. There we go. Just another new gray. It's a little bit darker than the light gray, but lighter than the dark gray. So now we'll continue on with the rest of it. Alright, I think I'm at the top. I might need to go up one more, but let me check. We'll just count them out because they should be 12. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I needed one more. I thought I did. All right, last one, and then we'll start over on the right side. Well, it looks like I went a little too high. Got carried away there. So we're just gonna break these ones. There you go. That's a little better. I'll get rid of that torch as well. We don't need it. All right. So that's what it looks like all finished up. So let's double. I'm gonna make sure again on these arms because I wasn't 100% sure. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's perfect. All right, so we're all set there. Now what we need to do, get rid of these blocks that we screwed up. Whoops. There we go. And then we're gonna get rid of these. Don't need these anymore. What we need is, this is the way that I get them to start up because it's real simple, real easy. I just run a line of redstone to some pistons and they take care of it for me. So just set it up like this, just real simple, just a line of redstone. And then I run it underground so that you guys can't see it, so it looks pretty. Run it over 4 blocks and then come over here 4 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, wow, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, this one. All right, run it out here and match it up with the one previous, which was Sapnaps, which is this one. And that's where our button's gonna go. And then we just cut through all this dirt and get it and link it up. There. Gonna need a few repeaters in here. I always put too many because, you know, better to have too many than not enough. And then we come up here, fill in that one because we don't need it anymore. And we're just about ready. We have one more thing to do. So we need a barrier block because otherwise these arms are going to fall all the way to the floor and they won't stop like this one on Sapnaps. So as you can see, there is a block here. This is a barrier block. So to get barrier blocks, we can drop that one, just throw it on the ground. To get barrier blocks, what you do is in the commands, you just write in here, give to yourself, Minecraft, then just put in barrier. That's all you need. Oh, it's gonna do something weird if I do that, but if you hit tab and then enter, it'll give you one barrier block. There you go, you're ready. And so now, since we know that the arms start just above where the legs do, and we know the legs are 12 blocks high, we're gonna need to put a couple of barrier blocks at the 12th block So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 right there. And we need to bring it out. So we don't need this one. We actually don't want that one there. So that little symbol will go away here in a second. There it goes. We don't want one there because that would stop all of these blocks from falling, which would ruin the whole thing. So put 4 more there because the arms are 4 wide. And then we come over here and do the same thing on this side. Put 4 there, get rid of that one, and we're all set. That's it. That's all it takes. So we'll go ahead and put this away, and we're good to go. Wait, why can I still see that? Okay, there it goes. All right, there it is. Let's watch this baby go. Let me get in the right spot here. Yeah, that turned out great. I really like that one. That one looks really good. So that's how you do it. That's basic 2D falling pixel art. One of these days I'm gonna start doing some 3D stuff, and we'll make some really cool stuff with that. We'll be able to make like 3D mobs and stuff like that. As you can see over there between the creeper and the zombie, that's a messed up one. I screwed that one up and I got really mad, so I just destroyed it. But I'm sure we'll do more of these in the future, and if you guys want to do some on your own server, go right ahead. It's not too difficult. It's just a little time consuming, but you can do it. And thank you. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna be making more of these falling pixel arts, and we also have a hardcore world that we play on when we stream, which is every Tuesday and Thursday. So make sure you turn on notifications so you can get notified when we go live. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.